Hey, welcome back to Refuel. We are in a 3-day series on Genesis 1, believing this, that if I get my view of creation right, then I get my view of how to live, how to treat other people, and everything else right. And this, to me, I saved the best for last. All the way through Genesis, it says God created heaven and earth, saw it was good. Okay? God created vegetation so you could eat salads and Panera bread. That was good. God created light, said, let there be light. And he looked at it and says, it was good. All along he's going, it was good, it was good, it was good. The end of Genesis, it says, and then God created people in his image. Male and female he created. And then God says this, God saw all that he would have made, and it was very good. It's kind of like he's creating things going, wow, that's good. Wow, that's good. Then he created you and said, wow, that's very good. That is how God views you. And when you get a hold of that, it changes everything. Because, I mean, raise your hand if you've ever struggled with insecurity, unless you're driving, just keep holding the steering wheel, okay? When we feel those things, you spiral down, okay? And the only solution for that is either to unhealthy, try to please everybody in your life to feel better about yourself, or you can go to God and understand he created you, and the second he created you, he said, this is very, very good. That's you. He was there when you were born because he knitted you together in your mother's womb. And God created you. He was there for your first breath. He was there for your first tear. He was there the first day you went to school. God was there. He is in love with you. You are designed by God, knit together by God, made by God. Don't you ever let anybody tell you are less than anybody else. You are made by God. Now you're made in his image. We've been talking about Genesis, okay? I mean, day one was, what do you do with your life? God created. Live your life to create some things, okay? Yesterday we talked about every single human being is created in the image of God, which means everybody matters and valuable. Today, you discover not only are you made by God, you are uniquely able to be used by God in specific ways. And occasionally, the God who made you and loves you actually wants to use you. John, come on in for a second, okay? This is John Valinsky. He was with us on Monday, so we dragged him back in. And,
wearing the same thing.
yeah, we're both wearing the same stuff. And, what happened is this, John went out to Santa Rosa, and there was a school, and I love this, when the school calls the church for help. This school, an elementary school, everything around it had burned down, and they called and said, we have to move our kids to a new school, we got to move everything, it's going to take weeks, could you guys help us? And it didn't take them weeks, it took
2 hours.
2 hours. 30 people flooded the thing from the church, it was awesome. And then what happened is this, you got 200 and how many teachers?
Yeah, well, there were 233.
Teachers who lost.
Yeah, it was teachers, students, and staff that lost their homes just for one school because everyone lived right up near it and all the houses burned there. So we said, hey, we want to do something. We want to give everybody a gift card. And they actually said this would be the best thing for us to do. So we went out and we bought Target gift cards. You know how hard it is to buy 100 Target gift cards? And so we did that.
You bought 200 and...
Yeah, 230. So we took them over there. We did that little interview on the TV, and then we handed them the gift cards. And I said, by the way, what is the exact number? And he did a little tally in his head, and he said it was 233 people involved in this. And I realized 230. And then I remembered we had gathered at Granite Bay at the Crosses before we went over, and we did a little prayer time. And someone handed me some gift cards. I put them in my pocket, and I reached down, and I realized I had them. I got them out, and there were 3 of them. So we had 233 exactly to be able to give that school.
Don't you love that kind of stuff? I walked into Adventure Christian Church a long time ago, which was now connected to us, and they're incredible people. And they had my favorite thing I've ever seen at church on the wall. Here it was. They said, our mission is to let God love us and love other people through us. Let God love us and love other people through us. And you just did that, my friend.
That's been great.
And when you do that, you get the thrill of seeing God go, whoop, it's 233. I'm just going to put 3 more cards in your pocket that you don't know that's coming.
That's right.
That turns life into an adventure, which means you end up living with passion and purpose and significance. Again, we say this, why would you want to live any other way? Have a great day.